Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Washington Commanders. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60.
Throwing right away is Daniels. The open man is Westbrook. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. You talk about this Seahawk defense. Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Down. Tap to 60. Tap to 60.
Throwing now is Daniels. They're going right back to Westbrook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for a first down, his second catch in the opening drive. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. To throw is Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Ready? 1977 Wolf. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Let's go. Go.
Pacheco is not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a yard down to the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
To the air goes Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
The score, Commanders 7, Seahawks nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Now, this defense for the Commanders, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Down the left sideline. Inside the 10.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 64 yards.
And the Seahawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Jason Myers.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today. He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Part of the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this: I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And Washington has taken the lead.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go.
As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Second Pirate. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Come on. Mustang 19. 18, 19, side. 9, go street.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go down inside the 45 before... out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with second and a yard.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
60 Vikings, 19 Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 65, Buffalo 18.
They'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And now 1 yard to go on third down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Rig alert. Ready?
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Elijah Arroyo, 46 yards. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 14.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Ready?
And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Daniels. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop it. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
11 more on that one and another first down.
Now that was a designed run. Now remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A give right side for Pacheco. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 18, Pioneer.
Daniels looking to throw. That is caught. Westbrook's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders have moved out in front. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
The score, Commanders 21, Seahawks 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. Pass is complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
70, 10 through 11, 10 through 11. Hey, go street. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Look at 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Riggs, Riggs. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Myers connects on the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house and give me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Here's Daniels. Now in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Get it? Nothing like 50 Bobcats, 50 Bobcats. Let go.
Back to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Come on, come on. Hit. 70, Warriors, 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his line back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
Slot man moves right. From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Now they'll shift things around.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
The gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
It's second
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Tiger.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Here's second and 8. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. They'll look to throw. They'll try and do this himself. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And this is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
70 Rangers, Cougar 19.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Daniels. They'll get this to Bell. And he's going to have the Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 21, here's second down and 5.
7 Pirates, 10 to 60.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Over the middle, complete. That's Lane. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Ready, Cougar 19, 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Daniels.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. A very solid gain of 27.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Ready.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 on the Seahawks 21-yard line.
Top 19. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk. Top 50. Top 60. Hut, hut.
Throwing now is Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive.
Operating
from the gun, Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now they'll audible to something else. They'll look to throw here. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier.
Here we go.
Now they're out there again to try once more.
Come 19. Come 19. Hey, hey.
They'll set up to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards the gain on the keeper at its second down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Second down and 8.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Here we go. Here we go. 70.
To throw is Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
To the air goes Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready up.
Here's first and goal.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
When we say the game's on the line, I don't think we're overstating it here. These next few plays could very well decide this one. Advantage defense there on first and goal as they're able to get in and force the loss on that play.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Get it. 70 Lions. Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he is into the end zone for the Washington touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Commanders have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Commanders 48, Seahawks 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the check.
This is first and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
The slot man in motion right.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Ready, break. Red. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Captain 11, Captain, here we go. Trap 50, 19 Lions.
He's back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for him first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
18 ready.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Check. Big Cowboy 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
19 tight. Ready. 7 Pirates. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16. Nothing open downfield, they went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back, see if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. They'll look to throw. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Commanders 28. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Daniels. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35.
76 yards.
the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they will be all smiles in Georgetown tonight as Washington has won it. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Washington, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one